Sneaker world, what is up, man? You already know where you back at. You already know who you back with. It's your boy JT the Cool Soul. Got my dog back in here rocking again, man. My boy Money Making Mike, man.
Yo, what up, Sneaker World? What's goody?
You
With
know
my
it.
bro. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, now we got a lot to discuss today, man. So we're going to talk about the Air Jordan 4 Unions. The ones that a lot of people don't like, which I don't understand why, because I think they don't. But, you know, we're going to let y'all be the judge of that. Then we're going to talk about is Reebok back in the game now, man. Now, you know, they might be making their way back to the door. This, to me, this might be the shoe that could get the conversation back started for them.
We gonna see, man.
We definitely going to see. Then we got to collab with your boy Nego, man. Like, I like the collab, but it's things about the collab I don't like. But I kind of like what he chose. Let me say it that way. I guess that didn't make it sound better. It's the shoe he chose to collab. I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, nostalgic shoe, but y'all gonna see.
Yeah, you definitely see. But first, man, we're gonna start it out with this conversation, man, with the Union 4s, man. We're gonna talk about the Desert Moss, man. Woo. Now, for me, I like this 4 a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I really like the colors they use. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, when you using a color like, I always want to call it like a Dijon mustard color. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't hard. That ain't easy to pull off. You know what I'm saying? So, man, for them to go with this color and put that purple on it, like I said, I thought that was dope. I like how they did the whole little clear thing where you put the shoestrings through. I thought that was unique. Now, for everybody, I'm kind of different. I didn't like how the tongue folded down. I honestly think it should have just came, you know, the regular way like every other Jordan 4 tongue. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do something different, trying to be different. I was cool with that. I guess I couldn't be too mad at it. But I need to understand why people don't like this color. You know what I'm saying? They always go for the other 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's more of everybody's preference. Now, you tell me, because me and bro was talking about this off camera. Why do you think this is the most hated out of all of them?
I think, for me, that it's most hated because of the color scheme. They probably looking like, man, like a darkish, brownish, but like you said, mustard's colorway. But I feel like this shoe is just very different. It doesn't fit the normal people perspective, you know. The other 3 colorways, the black pair, the off-nor, simplicity colorway, the pink pair, the guava ice, and then we got the taupe haze colorway. I feel like people didn't like that colorway as well. Yeah. But this, for some odd reason, gets the most hate. And it's the cheapest on the resale market.
It is, bro. I'm like, bro, this is... It's crazy because I'm like, this is the easiest one to get. Now,
it is.
The other one's easily going for like, what, 800, 700?
It's easy over 8.
Yeah. And these, I think it was like, what, 3? Maybe scratching the 4 at a time.
I think it's 3 something right now.
Yeah, that was like, I ain't looked at it in a while, but it seemed to always be on the lower end of the price than the other ones. You know what I'm saying? But like I told bro, man, I like these colors. Like, to me, it's like this. We used to seeing a lot of Jordans be, like he say, more simplicity with colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at this one, I'm like, okay, you're going to have to really hunt and find, like, that jacket or that outfit. See, y'all be wanting things easy, bro. It ain't going to always come easy to you. That's why y'all don't like these. Because you like, oh, I ain't going to have time to just find something to match that. I can't just throw on a t-shirt. No. You're going to have to get up. You're going to have to go find that dope outfit, that dope jacket or something to really match this, bro. Like, but that comes with it. Fashion goes with sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got something that you can hunt for, that's going to make the outfit be just so much more. Because once they see you got, like, let's just say you get a dope jacket, that's this mustard color. And then you wearing these with it, bro. The oohs and ahs for the jacket and the shoe going to be, like, astronomical. Like, I just think that's what made people just not gravitate to it, bro. Because they don't want to have to, like, really find something to go with this. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. Also, I would also either put something purple with turquoise.
Facts.
That would go crazy with it.
It would. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to take it back to what bro said one time. But if you can get you a Coogee sweater that's close to this,
They have one actually.
Now, man, okay. Now, think about how dope that's gonna look with a Coogee sweater. That's gonna hit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why people didn't look at this shoe and be like, oh, this is gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, man. It just seems like people don't even bring these up when they talk about it. First of all, okay, let's say it this way. Union Force, anyway, don't get nowhere near the talk that the Union Air Jordan 1s get.
Not at all.
And
unless it's the off note or the guava ice pair.
Facts. And I don't understand how we don't get the same buzz, because to me, these are just as good. Now, I know y'all gonna be in the comments like, man, you wildin'. The Union Air Jordan 1s is the greatest thing smoking. Cool, bro. Don't get me wrong. I like the Union Air Jordan 1s. They dope. But I also like these. Like, it's still an Air Jordan 4. We know the Air Jordan 4 is still a classic shoe, a legendary shoe. So, like I say, I thought Union did perfect on this shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a winner in my book. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see what the issue is with this color. Like, I just don't know why they just like, oh, they shun away from it. And like I say, I truly, like I said, believe you don't want to hunt to find something that's gonna match it, or you might not like that mustard looking color. And if you saying it like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, here's one thing I do like about the shoe.
Okay.
They did great on this box, boy. Now, I ain't saying this is the most spectacular box, but boy, just how they got him shooting that fadeaway, and this, you only see his hand, and it's the Union word across.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope, bro. Like, that made this such more of a standout than anything else I can say. Like, I fell in love with the box before I really fell in love with the shoe. I think the box is what made me be like, oh, this gonna be a dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? And I still think they did, phenomenal with the shoe. Now, okay, then let me ask you this.
All right.
If we just saying with collabs of, okay, now I got a better one for you. This one really gonna get you.
Okay.
If we saying the Union Force versus the Travis Scott Force, who has the better collab with Force?
Damn. All right, so Travis Scott only made one for. Are we including their friends and family?
I throw the friends and family in there too. All right, we can throw that in there too. Cause when he got two friends and family, or it's just one?
I think it's a purple pair.
I know the purple pair.
A brown pair.
The brown pair. Okay. So let's say them two and then the blue pair against all four of the colorways of the Unions. Ooh. Who has the better Air Jordan 4?
Alright, so I'm a little caught off guard. So, initially, I'm probably going to say the Travis Scott Force.
Okay. Now tell me why you going with those.
Okay, so if we comparing the purple pair is fire. That friends and family purple pair.
It is. I do like that.
Dope. And then also I feel like probably I have not seen those in hand. It looks like the quality is better on those.
Okay, I can't even be mad at that. I'm kind of with bro on this. That Travis Scott 4 is dope, but I ain't gonna lie. This one is kind of more dope in its ways too. Like I say, it's more so. It's like with the Travis Scott 4. That one I know it just feels like a regular 4, but it's just doped up some. Okay. This one, at least I know a lot of different things was changed on this 4. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as we saying the tongue or, the shoestring holders, you know what I'm saying? For the material was just everything, all the material and things was different on this. That's why I kind of give this one a more of a sleight of hand. It just depends on which one I'm going after. Because I honestly, I like the brown Travis Scott 4s a lot. I think that's the better friends and family for me.
Okay.
But when I look at this one and when I just look at like the other two colors, I'm just like, man, those kind of stand out a little more than like the purple pair or the blue pair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. But if we're talking about like overall storytelling, Union wins in that department alone.
Okay, that's fact.
But if we just talking like just what shoe is better, then I would just say the Travis Scott.
But see that okay. See, then I always think that gets the better nod when you have a story with a shoe.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that to me gives you the upper hand if it's like I can see the story that you telling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like, damn, that just devaluates a shoe because it don't got a story.
Okay.
I just think once you got a story, it adds more to the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they both phenomenal for us. Like, now don't get me wrong. If you get your hands on them Travis Scott's, boy, by all means, go get that friends and family if you can find a way to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that is such a rare shoe. But you know what I'm saying? To say that, you know, when I look at this Union, I still feel like, oh, this is one of them fours that I don't even, like I say, it just don't get talked enough about for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the lost files to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a dope shoe. Now, if we going off of sneaker boxes, what would you rank this shoe as far as sneaker boxes? Just this one.
Just this one? I give it a 4. Just because it's different. And then, you know, you got to, like you said, even though you creating controversy over here saying that you got to find something to dress.
You do. You do.
Just for overall it being different in the box. So I give it a 4.
Look, like I say, man, this shoe ain't for the people who don't like to dress, bro. If you just like to wear white tees or just always keep it normal, I just don't feel this is a shoe for you.
All right.
Now, for me, I'm gonna give it the 4. Now,
I thought you was gonna give it a 5, honestly.
I thought about getting a 5. I'm still gonna slightly give it the 4. Now, what I do like about the shoe, like I say, I like the colorway of it. I do like the mustard color. Like I told bro, I could really just like this shoe because I got a P coat that'll match this shoe perfectly. I think that's what really is like, oh, y'all just ain't looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the color. I like I say, I like the clear, you know, shoestring holders. I like the purple in it. You know what I'm saying? It's slightly almost Laker colorish, just darker.
Sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just darker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the box. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of the tongue. But I like that you can, you know, unthread it and it'll come up as a regular Jordan 4 tongue. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope. Shoot. Just it being an Air Jordan 4. Because I'm a fan of 4s. You know, it's a top 5 shoe for me. So,
okay.
You know, for them to use the 4 and, you know, use these different colors. Because like I say, we so used to seeing the normal colors all the time, bro. Like, we gonna always see an Air Jordan 4 that's black or red or blue. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this. Like I told bro, how many shoes can you say that's in your collection that's mustard colored?
Barely.
Yeah. I told bro, I was like, I don't have not one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, if you got this shoe, you know for a fact, let's just say you do got a jacket or a hoodie that's mustard colored, you know for a fact this the shoe you're going to have to wear with it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no other shoe like it. Like, that's what made me say this was better out of the 4, you know, other Union 4s. Okay. Because it was its own color in its own way. I think the rest of those, it's like, you can find other shoes that are those colors. You ain't gonna, I don't know too many other Nike, Adidas, Reeboks, Asics that's using this color. I just thought that was a better play on a different sneaker than everybody else, bro. Because he could have made this 4th color just as normal as any other Air Jordan 4 we just see. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you can't compare this one to any other as far as color goes.
Okay, so out of the 4, where do you rank this one at?
For me, I got it at number 1. And I know y'all gonna say I'm bugging, bro. I know y'all gonna say I'm bugging.
Over here, yo.
Bro, I got it as number 1. It just because of everything that's different about it. But that's what I don't understand, bro. Everybody always be like, I'm trying to have something different. This was the most different shoe.
It's different, but you got it at number 1 over the other.
Yes, I got it at number 1. And I know, trust me. Y'all be like,
y'all gonna make me throw this hat, man. What he on?
Bro, listen.
What is he on right
now? All right, so what you got this ranked?
I probably got it at number 3.
So what's number 1?
The Waffle Ice, and then number 2 is the Offnor.
See, that's just going with the norm.
It's
You
not.
going with the norm, and trust me, everybody else gonna say the same exact order you saying.
No, most people got the off Nor as number one. I say guava ice. the
Okay,
pink.
but at any point, those are always gonna be 1 and 2 in everybody's book.
Okay, I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying, though. Okay. How many shoes can you say that you know are that color for
Pink?
both of those?
I got a couple of pink shoes.
Okay, the other shoe. It's like what?
Black
Exactly.
with red and blue. I got a lot of black shoes. But
How
everybody
many
has mostly
shoes?
black.
How many shoes you got that this color?
This color?
This color. This is the only shoe. This is the only shoe in your collection that you can say is a
I
mustard
got
color
shoes
shoe.
with purple in it though. But
Okay, but we know the mustard color.
okay, with
is
the mustard
leading
color,
the shoe.
alright, one. This probably the only pair I got.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm more so going as it's more of the standout shoe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm looking at it. It's better than the other two. I get it. The other two is like they do look dope. I can't take nothing away from them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, oh, this
So
one.
you're based in number one because it's the most standout shoe, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so you don't think that pink pair is standout?
it is. But I don't think it stand out to a color of
Because it's a regular color, right?
yeah, it's a regular color. Bro, listen. I can't even tell you how many people in their mind is thinking to use a mustard colored looking shoe, bro.
I mean, I agree with that.
And
I like this shoe.
bro, I'm not knocking your list. I just think this is the better shoe.
Okay.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got it as number one. I know I'm bugging, bro. Y'all gonna say that. I know you're gonna say I'm bugging. But I just think this one was doper.
I'm just over here shaking my head, man.
Bro, I don't see how you don't think that, bro.
I just said I like this shoe. It's just not number one in my book, though.
Okay, I trust me. I'm not.
Aight.
I'm never mad at anybody's opinion of what they like first over something else. Like I said, I do just think. Now, okay. Now here's one thing I can say.
I just noticed this little tab where it says 1991 to 2001.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Now here's one thing I can say about this Ford to where the reason I probably didn't give it a 5. It do got like bulky spots in it, and I'm like, that ain't like normal for an Air Jordan 4. Like, okay, when I look at this part of the front, this seems to be more bulkier than what I'm used to seeing just on regular Jordan 4s. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. I just think some of those things took away from me giving it the 5. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like, oh, I give it a 4.
But he got it as number one, though, and he gave it a 4.
Yes, okay.
Y'all gotta flame him for that.
Bro, listen. Okay, I even though I gave it a 4, yeah, I'm only saying it's number one up against the other 3. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think y'all hyping up those other 3 way too much.
You doing too much over here, man.
Y'all hyping those other 3 up way too much, bro. So you don't think the other 3 just got too much hype around them?
The black pair, yes. The pink pair, no. The taupe haze, yes.
Alright, the pinkish pair, I probably had it at number 2. That one is dope. I ain't gonna lie about that one. That one is dope. I can't take that away from that one. I don't think it's better than this one, but I think it's dope.
What are you on, man? Okay, so where do you have the black pair at? It's
Number-
only 2 pairs
Number
left.
3. That's number 3.
And the taupe haze is number 4?
That didn't even have to get made. We really could have just stopped at these 3. To be honest with you, I think that was just a bonus shoe. And the other color was a bonus shoe, bro.
He created a lot of controversy
That
on this
shoe,
episode.
that one didn't have to happen, bro. You really could have just had these 3 and been perfectly fine.
You say so, man. We go.
Right, bro. Okay. Listen, we gonna always have different opinions on this show, and I'm never mad at that. I'm just telling you, I think this is the better one. I mean, y'all tell me. Tell me in the
Tell
comments.
us in the comments which one y'all are feeling the most, man.
Are you going with these? Are you going with the pink pair, the black pair? Like, what's your favorite union? Do you even like the Union 4s? You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even like the Union 4s. I think so many people are drawn to the Union 1 so much that, like I say, they kind of push this so far to the back. Because think about it like this. have you ever heard somebody say the Union 4s are better than the Union 1s?
No, never.
Okay. Okay. What controversy would that cause? If somebody was to say that these are better than the Union 1s, do you think that's a controversial thing?
Yes, actually, yes, it is.
Now okay. Because now I want to know.
They're going to be like, what you on, bro?
All right, now I want to know. What makes the Union 1 better than this? Because I
have not seen the Union 1s in hand. Have you?
I've seen them. I've seen one in hand.
Okay.
At a sneaker con, I've seen one in hand.
All right.
Now, here's my theory.
Okay.
And I know y'all about to go crazy when I say this.
He wild in this episode.
Now, look. Technically, you just took a 1, you cut the top, and put another 1 on top of it, correct?
Correct.
I don't think that's that big of a deal.
They gonna flame you in these comments.
Bro, listen, I'm not saying it's whack, bro. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's whack.
Right.
But I just don't. I think the shoe and maybe people liking Union is what's making it so big. At least I just felt like with this one, I got to see just more detail, more everything in this shoe than you just cutting this part and stitching it back.
I think for me, it was probably the color scheme for the Jordan 1. So I think that is what it was for me.
But all you did was take the color scheme off of another shoe.
Here we go.
And put it with one other shoe. That's not color scheming to me. You just, okay. That's like saying this. If I got a red block and a blue block, I cut the top off the red block, cut the bottom off the blue block, and just put them together. That's basically what you did, correct?
Yeah, but I think it's because they used the Jordan 1 colors, though. I think that's what it was. And then the shoe was a Jordan 1. So the influence was the Jordan 1 regarding that shoe.
So it's
right
just,
or wrong?
Okay, you're right. So basically, you just saying it's the influence of one Jordan shoe to the next Air Jordan 1 shoe.
Exactly.
I don't think that was enough for me.
Okay, so all right. So the ones that's coming out next year, right?
Okay.
They're using the Chicago's colorway.
That's the bottom half.
No, yeah, and then the shadow is the top part, right?
Okay.
So we both know how Chicago colorways get. Do you think the 4s are better than that Chicago colorway? Put you on the spot.
Do I think these 4s are better than
any of the 4s? They don't even got to be this colorway. It's better than that Chicago colorway of the Union 1s that's coming out.
I do you one even better. Okay.
Okay.
If we taking that Chicago one that they finna do.
Yep.
And I say that pink pair. What's the pink pair called?
The guava ice pair.
If we take the guava ice.
Here you go. You always create controversy.
I might go for the guava ice more. Bro, I might go for the guava ice more.
What is this nigga on today, G?
Bro, listen. I'm just saying, bro, that one, at least I know. I'm like, all right, it got a bold color to it. It got a lot of more detail to it. Like, bro, listen. I'm sorry, bro. All you did was take a Chicago one, cut the ankle part, and put another original shoe on top of it.
You telling me that pink 4, the guava ice, is better than that Chicago 1 Union that's for the drop?
I think
you
so.
You can't be serious right now.
I might have to. Listen, today, I might have to say that. Yes. I think that's better. I'm fine. You know what? I'm fine to get it off my chest, bro. Yes. I think y'all are hyping up this Union 1. I'm not saying it's whack. So I don't want y'all to get a comment saying, he said it was garbage. I never said that. I just think it has a bigger hype. That's it. Okay. Break down everything.
I'm so disappointed, bro.
No, bro. Alright. I'm gonna put you on the spot with this one.
Let's get it, bro.
Break down everything about that Jordan 1.
It's a Chicago colorway. Like, Jordan, well, he's from North Carolina, but he played majority in Chicago.
Okay. No, I said break down the shoe. Don't tell me it's just an Air Jordan 1. Give me some details on the shoe. You can't.
It's a Chicago themed shoe.
Yeah, I knew he was going to keep saying that. See, that's all we need. But that's all you can hold on to is that it's a Chicago shoe.
Okay, the Guava Ice Force. What makes that shoe better?
Okay. All the different colors in it.
I mean, it's like a blue and a fuchsia pink, right?
Okay. The shoestring holders.
Here we go.
The fact that the tongue can either be unstitched or stitched.
And that it still don't make it better than the Chicago one.
Bro, but see, I'm giving you, I can break down more details in the 4.
But that's
you can't break nothing down
that's
in
your
the 1.
preface, though. I don't have the one in hand, though.
But what I'm saying to you is, we know how that one gonna look. It's an Air Jordan 1,
With a
and it got
shadow.
a stitch at the ankle part. That's it. It's nothing else you can tell me about that shoe. It's not, you can't tell me, oh, it got a clear bottom. Oh, it got a bigger tongue than regular Air Jordan 1s. I don't think it has none of those features, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I haven't seen a Union one in the hand, though. But if I did see one, I guarantee you I can give you more specifics.
All right, I'll put it to you like this.
All right.
We gonna revisit this conversation after bro either get the Union ones or get the chance to see the Union ones. And I guarantee I'll still be able to say this has more detail. It's gonna have way more detail.
He wild in this episode, man. I don't know what he on.
Man, bro, I'm telling you, man.
You had to drink something before this
I
episode.
truly believe the Air Jordan 4 Unions don't get enough credit. It should get the same credit that the Air Jordan 1 get.
The first 2 colorways get the credit, not the last 2.
Okay,
Do you agree?
Okay, I have to slightly agree with that.
Exactly,
He's right about that. Cool. That's fine. So, okay. So, are we truly saying that the Union Air Jordan 1 is just, all of them are just dope? Just all of them dope?
I mean, the one with the, like, woven, like, a lot of people don't like that.
Now, that one I liked.
But
And everybody hated that one.
But
And
those are
listen,
fire in hand, though.
See, now those, see, that's what makes this so crazy to me.
Okay.
Now the ones that had the whole woven going through the shoe,
Those was fire.
at least that made me feel like, okay, there's a detail more deep in that shoe than the original. You only woven the ankle. At least with those, they was woven all through the whole shoe.
He gonna make me walk off this show, man.
Man, listen, bro. Y'all ain't giving enough credit to detail. That's all I'm saying.
I said I like the moving ones, though.
Yeah,
those was fire.
Okay.
That had a great storyline.
Now imagine if all of the Air Jordan 1 Unions was like that one. I think that would have been way better. Okay, hear me out.
I'm listening, man.
Imagine if it still had it cut at the ankle part and they put a whole different, Air Jordan 1 on the top.
Okay.
And they gave you the Chicago at the bottom. But then woven the middle part.
What color is the woven part? Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it could be whatever color it would. Okay, let's just say the woven part is like
With a
the
Chicago
black
thing.
toes or something. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you that color.
Okay.
Then I would have looked at the shoe and been like, man, I can't beat that shoe. That shoe would have been way better. Because now it's giving me just more detail. It's not just an Air Jordan 1 with a small ankle stitch.
There you go.
That's all it is. Okay, am I lying? He ain't gonna say it on camera. I get he's not gonna say it on camera, but if we was sitting there chilling, he'd be like, all right, you kind of right. Like, he'll say it there. He don't want to say it now.
He capping, man.
All right, man. I mean, that's just how I look at the Union ones. I still like them, though. I still think they're a top shoe. I just think, because his wife is the one that did the one that had the whole woven going through the shoe. That's technically her shoe.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is.
So, to me, I just felt like she had the better shoe. Imagine if that was the Air Jordan 1.
I know you're not saying that woven pair is better than the original Jordan 1 Union. I know that's not what you're saying, bro.
You want me to answer that for you?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. The woven pair is better than the original. Yes. Her shoe is better than her husband's shoe. It's not.
I ain't got no words, man.
You just, once again, he don't want to say it on camera, but I know you know that shoe is better.
It's not. Like, that is.
Okay, let me ask you this. Wait, I'm gonna let you break this one down. What makes that shoe not better? What makes the Union Air Jordan 1 better than her shoe?
What makes it better?
Yes. Only thing you gonna tell me, I'm gonna tell you what you gonna tell me.
Here you go.
It's in Chicago. That's all you gonna say. That's all you gonna be like. It's in Chicago.
No,
All right, what you gonna say?
I'm not saying nothing until I see the Union ones. Until I see the Union ones in hand, that's when I can't even say it. We're going to revisit this conversation.
We're going to revisit the conversation, bro. And when trust me, I make one even better for you.
All right, man.
If one of us get the shoe, if we get the Union 1, we're going to bring that on, and then we're going to bring her shoe on.
That's fair.
And we're going to do a compare the two. And I'm telling you, trust me, her shoe is way better. My homeboy got it. Shout out my boy G Money. He got the shoe. And I was like, bro.
I got the moving pair.
And it is dope.
Just said it dope.
Listen, I don't know why y'all don't like that shoe.
Oh, here you go.
Honestly, that's how all the unions should have looked. All of the unions should have looked like that shoe.
All right, I'm going to tell you who made me get this shoe, G. I was on Instagram one day, and shout out my boy Deshaun, man. He had them on one day. And I was just like, yo, those joints are crazy, G. And then I went on Flight Club and bought them.
Because it's a dope shoe.
It is, man. Shout out my boy Deshaun, man.
Bro, it's a dope shoe, bro. I just think she got the better Air Jordan 1.
You creating a lot of controversy on this episode, man.
Bro, hey.
I don't know what you want today.
I just think I'm in my truth telling mode. I'm just telling the truth today, man.
You in your Cat Williams mode?
yeah, I'm gonna set y'all free today. I'm just gonna tell you. There you go. Truth. But nah, man, let us know what you think about these Union 4s, man. Was it a pass for you? Do you got them? You know, what's your order? You know, everybody order may be totally different of where they got this one ranked or even the other three, man. But, you know, let us know what you feel about these, man. But bro, wild, I'm telling y'all.
I'm over here fighting for my life over here, man.
So now, man, we're about to talk about Reebok, man. It seemed like they trying to find their way back in the door. And they got a running shoe with a collab with Packer that's like dope, man. I mean, if you don't know who Packer Shoes is, you should know. You know what I'm saying? They got a store in, what's that, New Jersey, right?
Yep. Shout out to Mike Packer, who's the owner.
Facts, man. Like, they really did their thing with this running shoe for Reebok, bro. Like, I've been waiting for Reebok to get back in the mix for a long time. Because like I tell bro, we talk about this all the time, you know. When you wasn't buying Nikes in the 90s, Reebok was your second strongest shoe company, bro. Like, they had it on lock. So, to see them come back in the game with this collab and this running shoe, I think this probably one of them ones, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, when you sent me this shoe, I was like, yo, when these joints come out?
Yeah.
Like, I like the color scheme regarding this shoe. The shoe just looks good overall. Thanks. And, you know, with Shaq and AI running Reebok, you know, they're part of the culture. You know, we seen them grow up or whatever. We seen how they used to dress from the 2000s to now, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I created a lot of controversy. He did, bro. Braids, big ass chain, big ass tee.
When you talking about who changed like the whole aesthetics of just sports period, you gotta bring up Iverson's name, bro. Like he's
an influencer.
He definitely was. You know what I'm saying? Like that's honestly where the word started from. You asking me before we even knew what using the word influencer was. Iverson was doing that, bro. Like. He was making a statement.
So now he made David Stern change the dress code.
Yeah, boy. He's like, nah, you must got to be able to put on some suits now. Y'all out here wilding.
Button ups and all that.
3-4 chains, big as your head. You know what I'm saying? Earrings hanging over your earlobe. Everybody got braids. Like, nah, yeah, they had to change that up.
Yeah, man.
But to see, you know what I'm saying, like you say, to see, you know, Shaq and Iverson, you know, over there really trying to re-spark what Reebok was. Like, and to start out with this shoe, I thought it was dope. And then I asked bro, because I was seeing this as I was reading it, and I was seeing that, you know, it seems like right now, to get yourself back going as a shoe company, the running shoe is like, that's your entryway through the door.
Absolutely.
Because I was telling bro, it seemed like we're watching New Balance and Asics and even Saucony. We're watching them focus more on the running shoe. And I guess I'm thinking, I'm like, well, why is that the entryway back on? And then I was like, well, think about it like this. Everybody wears it. From your person who just wears it for style purposes, to your person wearing it for comfortability, to just your old person who like, hey, I just need something to walk in and it feel comfortable to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's why Reebok going this route, more so than going, oh, let's bring back the old nostalgic Reeboks, you know, basketball shoes that everybody love. I think that's going to happen. But this right here, honestly, I think it's going to be the better go. Because, like bro said, when I first seen the shoe, I was like, man, when these drop, You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you put on the, the right sweatsuit with this, it's gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Like,
I agree.
I think they did real dope with this. And we used to seeing Packer shoes do collabs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't his first rodeo with this, but
Exactly.
I think this one is like,
Yeah, this the one.
this the one. I think this is the home run hitter right here, bro.
And then, also we talked about off camera that, the Olympics just passed. And, the people that ran the Olympics did their thing. Why, like, none of these brands reached out to them to get a deal?
Dude. I listen. It's almost like saying this. When we saw Michael Jordan play in the Olympics, we got to see the Air Jordan 7 Olympics.
Exactly.
We should have got to see a lot of these, superstars have their own shoe for us to be like,
or win
dang.
or representing the
yeah,
brand.
or win one that we like, woo,
Exactly.
I need to get those.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I just think, I even told bro this, I was like, it seemed like it was too much of the focus on the Air Jordan 7. That just seemed like that was like the only
Air Jordan
Olympic
6.
shoe. I mean, yeah, Air Jordan 6. That seemed to be the only Olympic shoe that got talked about. And I'm just like, bro, why every company didn't have a shoe to represent for the Olympics? Like, every company should have had a shoe to where it was like, it's multiple Olympic shoes for us to either go get, talk about, everything. You know what I'm saying?
And also, another company did have another shoe, the New Balance we talked about, the 997, and then the 990 V6.
You know what I'm gonna say? That was the best Olympic shoe out right now. That
shoe
still
is
hard to
fire
get.
though. And my thing is this though: what if that shoe would have been made more available? I think honestly that would have covered the that would have shitted on the Jordan 6 easy.
Yeah, you might say a controversy again. It's shitting on the Jordan 6 now, and it's not easy to get. I think that still was the better shoe of the two. If you had, but for me, and that's just me speaking for me, if I had the chance to get, one of the two shoes, I was definitely going over that New Balance first.
I can agree with that because that Jordan 6 gonna be around.
Yeah, and my thing is
you might
this.
see that shoe in outlets very soon.
Today. Today. We've seen this Jordan 6 before. I still have the older pair.
Okay.
Like, I didn't go get this pair because I'm like, I still got the old pair. They still in great condition. Like, I didn't chase these down like that. Now, I more so wanted the New Balance. Yeah, I didn't have to. But when I saw the New Balance, I'm like, man, I gotta try to get these. And I was searching everywhere for them. That shoe was impossible to get. But I just thought it looked it better. The material looked it better. The color, like, it just gave off. Like I said, Ralph Lauren was making clothes for the Olympics. That was the perfect shoe to wear with a Ralph Lauren sweater. Like, I just think it all coincided and looked great. You know what I'm saying?
And even though we're going off topic though, but I feel like New Balance dropped the ball with that shoe. Yeah. And just making it exclusive to Paris though. Like, millions of people watch the Olympics. People participate in the Olympics. Yeah. That shoe should have been made way more available.
It should have been. I agree with bro. But I mean, like I say, just for us to get back on topic, like I say, I'm hoping that this is like a real good starter for Reebok, bro, to where we can see more colorways of this Packer shoe, bro, because I think this one gonna do good. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think this shoe is gonna make people gravitate to it like that, or do you think this gonna be kind of easy to get?
If it's a Packers exclusive, then it might be hard to get.
That's
but
true.
If the availability is there, I think people will gravitate to it because it's a dope shoe.
I do too, man.
And also, basically, a lot of younger sneakerheads are influenced. So if somebody wears the shoe, depending on who they like,
that's true.
Then they would gravitate to
and then, like I say, the running shoe is seeming to take everything by storm right now.
Is.
I think I've been seeing just a lot of kids just picking up any type of running shoe. I don't even think they, at this point, I just be like, what kind of running shoe you got on? Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I always say, wear what you like. You know what I'm saying? But now I will say, we are in like a tricky stage of how sneakers go. Because me and bro was talking about this on camera. We can look at something and be like, man, this gonna be that one. And it can turn into a brick real fast.
Here you go.
I'm not saying that these Reeboks are gonna be a brick.
Now, if it's a pattern exclusive, it's not.
See, See, this is what makes that a little difficult for me. Because
Okay.
I'm not speaking like a me and you.
All
Because I feel like we going to go after the shoe regardless.
Okay.
This is what makes it kind of different. I think with the younger generation, I don't think they care about Reebok like that.
Okay.
So for this shoe to really go crazy, it's going to have to go crazy off of the Packer name.
Okay.
More so. So do you think Packer name is that strong enough for it to really go crazy?
Yes.
Okay.
I have seen. I remember I was trying to cop the. It was a Packer Reebok question mid,
Okay.
and literally when I got, I don't know what, man. I tried less than 3 minutes. Everything was sold out.
It was.
So Packer name is strong out here.
It is. And I told bro, that's why I got my England from was Packers. And this is when they was the only people selling it. So
I remember
right.
this, G.
Like Packer name does hold a lot of weight. And like I say, they did do this Reebok. It's not like, oh, it's Packer name and it's a regular pair of Reeboks. Like,
Okay.
let's just say, even if you was to take their name off of the shoe and the shoe still looks exactly like this, I think it's still a great shoe. So bro might be right. That name may be strong enough to, really make people gravitate to it. But I ain't gonna lie. I kind of thought like, man, young cats ain't thinking about no Reeboks. Like, that ain't even a thing. But I think this shoe gonna do good, bro.
Yeah, it's
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather see you do okay, so it'll really be easy for me to get you to have it. Because every time I do too good, then now I'm out the loop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to, I mean, I ain't trying to, have nobody down for. I don't want it to do too good to where it's like, dang, I can't even get the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of Packer collabs are, when I check StockX, they're not going too much over retail.
they don't.
So-
They do usually stay in the norm.
So-
You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, let me ask you this question. This will be another curveball.
Right.
Now, we seen, J Tiff got the Saucony's out.
Okay.
And we're seeing this collab happen. What do you think the two, which one is better between the two? The J Tiff Saucony's or these Packer Reeboks?
You talking about the new joints, the Amis, that's what they're dropping?
Yeah, what's it, the Ami 9?
Oh, I like these Reeboks better.
Okay. All right. I kind of gonna have to agree with bro. I'm a more so go with these Reeboks. I
These
do
Reeboks
still
is
like
fire.
those Saucony's, but yeah, these Reeboks too fire. Like that brown in there with that blue, you know what I'm saying, with that nice hit of white that's in it, like
Crazy.
yeah, these are nice pair of looking running shoes, man. I hope I can get them. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope they
Right.
easy. I don't want to look up and then it's like, oh, they going for 900 because now I'm called bro and be like, well, I guess these ain't a brick. we ain't get these. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look up and it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I do hope this shoe is reasonable. But
yeah,
also,
that's all I want.
You know,
All I want is
young
to do
kids, let it break, man.
Yeah, see, that's what I be saying. Let it brick. It's okay if it brick. Because y'all, I always say it this way. Y'all only want something once a rapper or a celebrity or, certain influencers have worn it.
That's a fact.
I swear to you, if this shoe, like I said, if it didn't have his name attached to it, but yet it still looked like this,
Okay.
I guarantee you we could have walked to any store and got this shoe.
I agree, most definitely. That's a fact.
Walked to any store and got this shoe with no problems. But it got Packer's name attached to it, so we gonna see how this flourishes when it hits the market, man.
And I think we in a different time right now too, though.
We are.
They're not going to say it, but we really are in inflation. So everybody's picking and choosing on what to cop. So
And then, like I said, I really think the running shoe is the most influential shoe out right now.
it is.
Like, I don't think
Nike did it.
basketball is like, oh yeah, we they don't want to admit that, but
Yeah, they did.
yeah, but they it seemed like to me kids ain't looking to wear basketball shoes. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why running shoes from Asics and New Balances and, you know what I'm saying, Nike, like, those are getting more the front push. You know what I'm saying? And more your, basketball style of shoes are getting pushed to the back. I mean, that's cool. Times are
Exactly.
supposed to
We
change.
seen it with the KD4 Nerf. That was living proof right there.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That
You ain't lying. That's how I know, like, they not gonna care about a lot of the shoes that we care about.
Absolutely.
That's like basketball shoes. It's gonna be more so, like I say, your running shoes. That's gonna keep getting them more push. And I mean that's cool, bro. I'm not mad. I always say, go after what you love. But
Absolutely.
I definitely want to make sure I get a pair of these. Me and bro. Shoot,
Right,
these
no doubt.
dope. But let us know, bro. Like, are you messing with these Reeboks? Are you happy Reebok is really finally starting to get their foot back in the door and maybe can get themselves in at least top 5 of the conversation of sneaker companies? You know what I'm saying? They get back in that mix. But
Facts.
let us know, is this a pass? Is it a cop? Is it a drop? You know, let me know.
Let us know.
Alright, now we about to get into this collab from your boy, man.
Nigo, man. Japanese designer. You know, right now he's the artistic director for a clothing brand called Kenzo.
I think that's dope.
You know, did a couple things with Adidas, clothing brand Human Made.
Dope.
So
We also know him having a, controversy time with Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think this was gonna happen.
No,
I didn't think
man.
like, damn, he done went through some controversy with Nike. Now he doing a collab with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do know him from making Bapes, and if some people don't want to say it, I'ma say it. We know the Bape is nothing but an Air Force One.
that is true.
Okay. Some people, man, no, trust me, bro. I've watched a lot of people online be like, it don't look the same. I'm
It
like,
does, man.
bro, it's a whole Air Force One, big dog. You take that style off and you put a Nike sign there. It's
It's
Air Force One.
G.
Like, yeah, stop it, bro. You know, but it's cool. It's supposed to be people out there that's gonna defend them the same way it's gonna be with people be out there be like, nah, you bugging. But to see them come together, I am happy about that, man. Cause I always say, sometimes it ain't always about suing somebody, man. Sometimes if y'all can sit down, come to an agreement, and collab with each other, I think more get accomplished that way than trying to go through the court system. Now, here's where things get crazy.
Okay.
Now, as you can see on this picture, he's not doing your normal Nike that everybody loves.
Nah.
He's doing an Air Force 3. And I know for you young kids, y'all like, what the hell is that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about a shoe that's, man, from back in the day, like late 80s, early 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy he chose this shoe. And the reason I am happy, I'm kind of getting tired of seeing the same collab silhouettes. We know what a collab looked like with the Jordan 4. We know what a collab looked like with Air Force One. We know what a collab looked like with Air Max.
Right.
Like, to use a shoe that even Nike had to go in a back of the closet to go get, that to me shows me more of your skills than doing something with the norm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, even me and bro said this. I didn't like that he put the patent leather on there.
Hell nah.
This bro really hated it.
I hate it with a passion.
But I understood it though. Only reason I say I understood it because that's what he's used to doing with his shoes.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like he was mixing his shoe with the Nike shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I kind of felt like he still wanted some of his collab in this shoe. You know what I'm saying? Because technically the shoe is already done. You know what I'm saying? Air Force 3 is already a made shoe.
Right.
So at least he felt like, well, if I put some patent leather here, it'll take you back to you knowing my body of work. But I still get it. I know what you're about to say. It still was garbage.
It was.
Okay.
It is. Like, I like the color scheme. The color scheme is fire. That is a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
If you just would have used either regular leather or even some suede, that would have been crazy.
Nah, I think the suede would have that would have
would've
really
been
made
different.
this shoe. That would have made it different, bro. I agree. I'm with bro on that. I like the colors in it. I don't like the patent leather. What I love the most is that it's an Air Force 3.
Yeah, it's different.
I just think that's what made this so great because to go attack a shoe that I can't even tell you the last time this shoe has been seen. I'm just going, for me, I'm going to just say early 90s. Maybe I felt like I seen it
In the
pop up
2000s?
here in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It had like a quick here and there and
Right.
it was gone. But to go to Nike and say, well, let me do the Air Force 3. I guarantee you, like me and bro said, they probably was like, what shoe you want to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They probably had to really go to the back of the vote and be like, I don't even know if we can find this shoe. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that made this so dope, man, because like you said, I don't think a lot of y'all understand how deep Nike bag is with just silhouettes of Nikes, bro.
Stuff that haven't even retro.
Yeah, and trust me, him choosing the Air Force 3 ain't even the tip of the iceberg to me. Right. Think about how further down you could go and use some older Nikes that maybe even me and bro don't even know the names of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this shows your real collab skills. Because, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that all these other collabs are just easy to do.
Right.
But we've seen how easy it is to go do a 4 or do an Air Force 1 or just do an Air Max or an Air Jordan 1.
Right.
Once you start getting to some of them older shoes, now you got to look at the shoe, really be like, well, how this color going to play on this? How are these patterns or how is this material going to play on this shoe? You know what I'm saying? Like, you pretty much know the patterns you can play on a Jordan and an Air Max.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
You know what I'm saying? That's easy. Even with the Air Force 1, you know the pattern schemes you can play on that.
Exactly.
I think once you start digging into these old shoes and the way they shape and the way they're created, you kind of like, well, I can't put this pattern on this panel. I got to only use it on the toe box. So I kind of was rocking with him just off the strength of him choosing this shoe. I thought that was more of a challenge than anything. Now, bro said this out camera, and I kind of agree with him. You gonna have to give me another color after this, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I need another color scheme.
Now here's that, because this, I will say this: once you choose something that hasn't been seen in so long, you kind of gotta almost hit that home run straight out the gate. Because think about it like this: as I've been reading the comments, younger kids are already cutting it out the way anyway, because it's an Air Force 3. They don't even know what that shoe is or care. So you was gonna have to make sure you come straight out the gate with it being that good to where they like, oh, I want this. Now, I'ma ask bro the infamous question I just asked him: is his name strong enough to where people will still buy this?
I'm kind of like 50-50 with it. It can be because younger kids know what he has done. Like, you know, he has done work with Bait, but now he's with Kenzo. So it just really depends. And also, it depends on how the rollout is as well. You know, we seen him roll out the shoe when he was in Paris.
That's facts.
So I don't think the shoe has had any talk since then. So maybe they are preparing for a rollout, or maybe they probably gearing up for somebody to wear it. So it just depends on who the influencer is. That's true. And how they market the shoe.
I mean, I put it to you like this: just going off of, and I'm only going off the work he did with Bait. Okay. I know how strong of a hold that was at a time.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was as big or had the impact it did in that early 2000s when we first seen it compared to today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say his name don't hold no weight today. Man, these new sneaker kids, I never know with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make it be like, yeah, his name hold enough weight. But I ain't going to lie. I don't think that silhouette holds enough weight. Okay. I think that right there is what's gonna keep people back from getting it. I'm gonna use my favorite word. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's gonna be a brick, but I don't think it's gonna be a big hit like that, bro.
I can see why you gonna say that because of the silhouette, and then also, you know, in the early 2000s. But I ain't gonna say the early 2000s. I probably want to say that 2005, 2006, 2007 era, where, you know, Bait and then, you know, being as boy clubs was like kind of exclusive.
Man, it was.
Now,
see, that's what
everywhere.
I'm saying. See, that's what I'm like. Are we running off the hype he had at that time, or we running off the hype today? Because that's gonna be something totally different.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So if we running out today, I don't think those kids wasn't even born when that Bait run was like really happening. They was,
you couldn't even get BBC or
you couldn't,
anywhere.
Bro. You couldn't. I'm with bro. That was some expensive stuff, bro, and it was not easily obtained. Like, you wasn't just walking into a normal shoe store and getting you some Bait. You know what I'm saying? Now, like bro said, it's easier to get. So people gonna have to show me what horse we riding out for. Are we riding off that earlier horse? Because, yeah, then this shoe may go crazy. But if we riding off of the horse of now, I just don't think that. And then on top of that, you chose a shoe that only our era knows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These kids, now if we talking about an Air Force 3, they definitely weren't thought of. And you know what I'm saying? Heck, we was just coming into the game when the Air Force 3 came around.
Fact,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I don't know how well this shoe gonna hold up. I like I said, I like the silhouette. I wish the color was a little different, or the patterns of it was a little different. But, bro, I don't want to say the word brick, man, but we getting close to a Shaq free throw at this moment. I'm just saying, bro. I don't think this gonna play over as well.
I just gotta see if they doing another rollout. So the rollout will tell me everything I know if it's gonna break or not.
So when you saying the rollout, you saying as far as seeing other different people with the shoe,
Right. And how the marketing is.
okay. I mean I'm kind of with bro on that. That can play a part.
I got the perfect example, right? The
Okay.
I'm in there 3 that just dropped had
Thanks.
great marketing.
Right.
Now, basically, nobody didn't think that shoe was gonna break.
No.
I think people knew that the
Whoa. Are we calling that shoe a brick?
It's
Okay, no. I kind of know where you're going. Okay.
I'm gonna answer that question though.
All right.
So basically, everybody wanted that shoe, right?
Fact.
But I think when they did the Discord wins first, and then once everybody hit, then they're like, oh yeah, the resale value is gonna drop low.
That's true.
So,
But this is okay.
but if it's a brick, yes. In the collab eyes, yes, it is.
Okay. I see what you're saying. In the collab eyes,
It's a brick.
it's a brick, but it's probably one of the greatest bricks ever to me. I love that shoe. That shoe.
Everybody hit. I did not see.
Yeah.
I hardly know.
That's okay. I'm gonna say this: if you bought a fake pair of this shoe, you crazy. Cause this shoe was easy to get. You did not have to go buy a fake pair of this shoe at all. If you couldn't find a way to get this shoe, you just retarded. I'ma say it. You people out there that love to wear reps, if you couldn't find a way to get the real shoe,
How did we get
you
here?
just retarded. I don't know how we got here. It just came in my mind to say, y'all crazy. This was the easiest shoe you could have got.
Facts, man.
But I put it to you like this.
Boy went on the whole rant.
I did just go on the whole rant. I'm calm now. But I put it to you like this though. With the Air Jordan 3, I'm like, yeah, bro. Only reason, once again, it's an Air Jordan 3. Comparing that to an Air Force 3 is totally different, bro. That's too. I can't compare that. That 3 was gonna be easy. Everybody was gonna love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think everybody's gonna love this shoe. You have to just really
If
like.
you love patent leather, yeah.
Man, you gotta like patent leather, and you gotta
like
just
colors.
Yeah, or just be look at the silhouette and be like, oh, I like the silhouette. You have to be one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I say, everybody don't love Air Force 3s. I get it. I'm not gonna say it's my top 10 shoe. Probably not even my top 20. I like that it's being used because it's something different. But I know this ain't a lot of people's top nothing. So for me, like you say, the rollout had to be the influencers wearing it and his influence on them. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only way this shoe gonna do something. That 3 was gonna do what it's supposed to do. Regardless if we look at it as, oh, it's a brick because it didn't go up on the resale value. That's cool, but it's a 3.
That is true.
At the end of the day, once again, what do we say? It's the holy grail of the holy grails. It's the Air Jordan 3. That was too easy.
It was.
Now, could did this with the Air Force 3? I slightly want to say yeah.
I want to say
yeah. I think his color play might have been pretty good on this Air Force 3.
Black, gray, cream, and burgundy.
That might have played pretty good, bro.
I'm thinking about it.
Think about it like this: the base of the shoe is black. You put that cream, like you say, that maroon, that gray. Where he got the red, his yellow, his green color.
Yeah,
like
I think I'm gonna do something with that.
I do too. Yeah, now, see, that's what I'm saying. I would love to see a person like him do a shoe that we're not used to seeing.
Exactly.
Because I think he has the eye for it, bro. To me, I can tell you, he's my favorite collab person. I think he would have did some justice with this Air Force 3.
Oh yeah. James Winter gonna do his thing.
Yeah, he
He's gonna make
definitely
his shape.
He definitely is. But I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think about this Air Force 3, man. Is it a cop? Is it a drop? Is it a hell no? Because it might be a hell no for a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then let me know, what do you think it's gonna do as far as like the younger generation being hip or being up on messing with the Air Force 3? Can it bring this shoe back to, you know, to where we can start seeing more regular release, or is it going back to that vote, baby?
We don't know.
Is it gonna get put back on that
this shoe is
shelf?
gonna tell us everything we need to know about it.
I think this collab gonna tell us where this shoe going. Is it going to the left or to the right? You know what I'm saying?
We're
Like,
gonna find out.
we definitely gonna find out. Like, man, it's been another great one, man. My boy came in here, we chopped it up, let him tell it. I was talking crazy about the fours, but we definitely gonna have that debate, bro. When these junior ones come out.
Controversial, man.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you,
Brody got me cussing on the episode.
I
That's crazy.
did. I got bro out of kills today.
He did,
bro.
man.
But trust me, we gonna have that debate with these union. I don't care if we gotta get the union ones from somebody else and then bring his wife's shoe on here, and I'm gonna show you how that shoe is better.
All right, we gonna see, man. I ain't saying nothing else about it.
I know he ain't, bro. Bro gonna let the shoe do the talking. I respect that. But hey, man, like I say, this has been another dope episode of the Sneaker Guy Podcast. I'm your host, JT the Cool Soul.